everybody has a place on the team. And there may be like 5 people in the same category. So it's like, you know what I mean? Where do they fit in at? But I just deal with people on whatever levels I need to deal with.
Yo, what's good, G's?
What it do, baby?
What's good? What's happening?
You know, here for another episode on the Hustle Lounge podcast.
Are we talking that shit today?
In the streets. Sure, can you please refrain from using? Can you please refrain from cursing?
Nigga, no. The hottest podcast in the streets, man. We don't hold nothing back, man. We rolling uncut. You already know. While you doing that, won't you like, comment, subscribe? Let us know how we're doing. Whatever you want to say, let us know in the comments. We'll get back to you if you want that smoke.
Hey, right now you're being ambiguous.
Hey, there you go.
What's up, family? How y'all living, man? Man, you know, we slow motion, man. You know, I want to tell everybody if they're listening, slow motion beats no motion.
Thanks.
So what we talking about? Top five. We talking about cars, players. What you talking about today, Hustle Gang? I see you got your Sloss and T on, man. It is Marathon Monday.
You already know. Top 5. We're not talking about rappers or ball players. We're talking about the top 5 people you should have in your life. What's so funny? The camera?
Yeah,
how did you do that?
That nigga lean back, bro. That shit said. I seen the ball. I seen everything.
We just spitting. I read a blog every Sunday, and it was about you are a representation of the top 5 people in your life. You know, representation of your environment. So I feel like that's a conversation need to be had between us 3, just for personal awareness, but also so the listeners can take it home with them for sure.
That's a tough situation there, man. Go ahead.
I bet. So on the blog, it says you should have a nurturer, a protector, a provider, an educator, and a guardian. I would take, personally, I feel like a guardian and a protector is the same thing. So for that 5th one, I say a mentor or a business partner. One of those two. How y'all feel about that list right there?
I kind of forgot what you said.
All right, we'll start with the nurturer.
Yeah.
Well, let me write it down. Yeah, write it down that way.
Yeah. Run it back again.
All right, so we got a nurturer.
Yeah.
Okay.
A protector.
Okay.
Yeah.
Provider.
Educator. And a guardian.
And the guardian angel.
Like I said, I feel like guardian and protector the same thing. So I replace my 5th one with a business partner or a mentor.
All right, that's a bit. That's cool. Is my hustle smarter the right way?
Yeah.
So we're talking about this nurturer, man. It ain't like we adults. So like we talking about the nurturer, I mean like somebody who like keeps grooming you still. Like I don't see how that kind of like pertains to our lifestyle where we at in our point in lives.
I mean,
nurturer.
My opinion, mom's gonna always be your nurturer or grandma. Like, I mean, I know when I'm going through some personal shit, like mental health or had a bad day, you know, I hit moms up because that's mom's. Like, and I don't feel like I'm a mama's boy, but that's my dog. So if I need advice on life or the situation, or I need somebody who I know gonna tell me I'm wrong, that's who I hit. And, you know, if I feel like I need a prayer, then I hit grandma with the text. You know, my grandma know how to text now. I hit her.
Shout out to grandma.
I hit her text like, yo, you know, I need you to say a prayer for me. She'd be like, I got you. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I see what you're saying though, Colin. You know, still a grown man, still, you know, a man in my own, but my mama gonna always be my nurturer though, for sure.
So I respect that. Yeah, you know, mama's boy, that's cool. Everybody let their mama.
Little titty baby.
Yeah.
That's why he's so sensitive. That's why he's so sensitive.
I ain't listening to what y'all talking about.
I mean, so for me, growing, especially at our age, I mean, yeah, you know, I mean, I don't know, man. Out of everybody that on the jack right now, I'm just like me. Like I don't follow no norms. Nothing to be normal for me. I mean, I'm already left-handed, so I'm already awkward. But as far as like a nurture, like for me, it would be my old lady. Like at the end of the day, when you keep elevating in life, the people who normally held a place in your life no longer can hold it because they can't provide you with the information or whatever you need in that situation. And it's nothing personal, but you will outgrow everybody some way, somehow you're supposed to, right? So it's certain things that you can used to confide in with certain people, but if you try to confide into them now, unless they have a true self-awareness, they're going to, one, give you bad information, or two, they're going to say what's comfortable for them for something that they would have done. Perfect example, like I don't talk to certain family members, close family members about business because they don't understand it, right? They don't understand, like, they worked the job their entire life. They retired. They try to do they played defense their entire life. So I'm thinking, same playing offense. Even though I love that person to death, they're not going to give me the advice I need. Their fears are going to wear off on me because they're going to try to have me go into a box because of what they were scared to do, right? I think I'm getting off topic. My heart's in other places, as you can see on my Facebook post lately, but we'll come back to that. Top 5. So,
but I think what you're saying though is like what you're trying to say is like, event like the it's no right or wrong way to do it. There's no right or wrong way to have a nurturer, like, and you may not have all 5 of these, positions on your team, but it's healthy to identify that you know what I'm saying, that you don't have one or you do, and who it is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no right or wrong way.
For sure.
Bree may be your nurturer. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody relationship with their moms ain't as strong as everybody else's. Everybody relationships is different. So everybody automatically think it got to be the mom, but it could be your auntie.
It could be your pops, man. Because I say for me, my pops,
for sure.
Yeah, my pops hold me down with a lot of stuff. I would say he's the educated provider. That nurturer. He'd kind of be all that for me because he kind of taught me everything I know. As well as my mom, I got 2 of them. Shout out to both of them. But at some point in life, you need your pops to kind of guide you through certain situations that they can't, or some moms may. But I feel like that relationship, going through the trials and tribulations, he done put me on how to navigate certain things. When you fall down, get back up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like my pops fit off all of those top 5 categories, but then you still got other people who fit them individually.
Yeah. And sometimes you find yourself being some of these roles that I brought up. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to identify if you are in one of these positions with somebody that you're doing it the right way, because they depending on you, just like you depending on that person that we brought up today.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. Why are you smiling, bro?
I'm just listening, bro. This shit sound like we about to have a group hug.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
That's how we about to crank this motherfucker up, Mike.
But hold up though. So let me ask you then, since we're gonna crank it up, bro.
Here we go.
I'm at IG. So G, on this top 5 category, right? Where you place Kroom and I. What are we on this list?
Come back to that.
No. We would be acting right now. Yeah. I want to know what's up.
Shit. out of the 5 categories, y'all ain't make the cut. Because nurturer, nah. Protector, I don't trust Kroom with a knife. You know what I'm saying?
I slice your ass
up. Provider, educator. No, I mean.
So I asked that for a reason, because I'm saying it's hard to have friends that we can see in them positions, because most times in them positions there's always somebody older than us that been in that position already. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to see our peers like, he my nurturer.
I can argue that though. I can argue that. Like,
what you got?
What you got?
So, first, like an educator, you can learn from anybody.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You can learn from younger people or older people. Like an educator, your peer could be an educator for sure. And then I'm gonna say a protector, like a protector don't have to be physically protective. It could be mentally protecting you, or it could just be the person who is gonna protect you, but also tell you the truth at the same time. So that's just like, that's a big bro. That's your uncle. That's your pops. It could be your best friend. You know what I'm saying? Some people when I was in school, like one of my partners, you know what I'm saying? He was the biggest nigga on the football team. Shit. He was like, he won I could fight for myself, but he always had my back. So it was like, and that's what it was. That was a peer of mine. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like you can't really put an age on the road. Cause some people,
Nah,
cause
there
you
ain't no age on the road. It's just just those specific things you
yeah.
want. I just it's hard for me to place because I mean I don't know. It's just
It's hard, but we all the same age. Like we grew up the
nah,
same
it's not
time,
age.
so
It's just mentality for me. Like it for me, it's just mental. Like I don't, nigga, I'm good. Like I don't know. That's just me though. I ain't got all my screws, so it ain't really like I know that I'm in those roles to other people, so I try to hold myself to their standard and act accordingly so that I am pouring into them. But as far as people pouring into me, I mean, honestly, I don't want to like pull out no receipts to say, okay, this where this person fit this cat. Like it don't come to the top of my head like that, but I know niggas is down for me. You feel me? So it's just one of them.
Yeah. And I think all of us can have, you can take this list and take from it what you feel like you got, and you can add to it and take away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do think it's ever changing. Also, too, might be certain situations to where maybe Colin is that nurturer, protector, guider, right? But then on everyday life, he might not be there. But Saturday nights, he might So it's just an ever changing thing to say that someone is in the same place every time at all times. It's too hard because life is too unpredictable. We don't have none of us even have a straight Monday through Friday. So you talk about trying to place somebody and where they would be at all times. It's a little difficult. But when you brought up teams, I thought you was talking about like your partners around you, like not the whole. You were trying to touch my soul with the nurturer, protector. And I was over there thinking like, yo, here go getting all sad. Like, oh my God.
You could take it there though. That's two different perspectives. That's what I'm saying.
You are right though. Whoever you around is who you become. If you're around 9 niggas, you're gonna be the 10th broken. I don't care how strong your mental is. I don't care how smart you think you is. If you're around 9 motherfuckers who are always broke, always complaining, always negative, what are you gonna be then eventually? Because when you get into
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So we talking about surround yourself with people, like-minded people. So if they winning, you winning, they prospering, you just have that mentality of I'm gonna get my hustle on, or I'm gonna go to school, or whatever they're doing that's positive. You want to surround yourself with positive people that's doing something to better themselves.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I was thinking. That's what you was thinking of, crew.
Yeah. When you say surrounding yourself with people, it's just like people who got the same. I feel like it's all mindset. You ain't got to be in the same position as me.
But you gotta want to be in the next position.
You gotta have that. I gotta be able to talk to you about some shit that most people ain't ready to talk about. Yeah. And you gotta have you gotta have goals. You gotta be hungry. You know what I'm saying? But I want to ask y'all, like y'all older, so like how do you separate yourself? Do you just
what you mean?
Like, do you feel like a nigga don't need to be around you no more? Like, do you cold turkey cut them off, or you just?
I struggle with that.
You struggle with that?
Yeah, I got like a notebook of niggas that need to be cut off.
So what makes it hard? Because y'all go back, or you don't want to like kill a friendship, or like what's the tug of war between you cutting them off and you keeping them?
Man, truth be told, no matter what, they can't stop my show. And they're not close enough to cause any issues. They're close enough to get in contact with me. They're accessible to me. But it's just nobody can stop me but me. You know what I mean? So they don't bother me. And they still don't need to be around, but I'm really a very nice guy. I think that's why I get so passionate and heated when somebody try to play me, because I give hard. Like if you're my dog, it ain't no levels. Like it was when I went and picked bro up from the airport, Chris said it, a couple of people, oh, you a good friend. Well, what the fuck does that mean? Like, if I fuck with you out here, like, I don't understand that part of you're a good friend. Like, nigga, if I fuck with you, everybody get the same love. That's why I don't too much rock with too many people, because you're gonna get the same love. Like, you need something in the middle of the night and I'm up, I got you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I
fact.
expect the
So
same in return, but it's very rare I'm in a situation. And I don't ask, I would never ask because I just me.
right. So from what you're saying since it's not really stopping your moves or whatever you need to do, it's really ain't gonna change if you keep them or cut them off because they can't stop what you're doing.
Well, the thing is, even the good book said, shout out to the Bible. But even Jesus kept, the disciples close. He know that they was gonna trade on them. So I may cut that person off, and now I can't keep a hold of them.
Right.
If I keep a hold of them, I can see the cross coming. If you cut them off and cut off all contact, you can't really, you know what I mean? It's kind of like chess, like the art of war. Like, I know it's cats right now that I know don't want nothing good for me, and they still around, but
they praying on your downfall.
Yeah, I keep them around though.
Yeah,
because I can see it coming. The day you cut them off, the day I don't talk to y'all no more, blah blah blah. Now if they coming to really out you, you ain't gonna never see it coming because they still fed with the long handle spoon, but the access they get is enough to keep them feeling like they still in, not knowing that I'm already hip to know like, nigga, you're not for me.
Shit, well, they gonna know now.
Yeah, but I'm so I won't say manipulative, but I'm so smart. Like, I had them niggas doing some dummy crash mission shit just to try to prove their loyalty, knowing that they don't fuck with me. You know
right. The monotony.
Yeah, it's a game. Life is a game.
Right.
But it is what it is. I think that's a little deeper than the construct of where we was headed.
So I'll say for me, we cut people off. Like, I'm a quick. If you cross me like certain way, like it's certain things people could do that like ain't no coming back from, and it's like it don't take much for me not to say nothing to you ever again, right? Which is it's not a good characteristic, but it's one that I deal with. You know what I'm saying? And there's been times where I had homies that I'm like, man, all right, I don't rock with what you did. I ain't gonna say nothing else to you again, and it won't take nothing off my back to not worry about you ever again. You know what I'm saying? But I shouldn't be so cutthroat when it comes to that, because sometimes it may be a reason why whatever they did happened. So, but it's just something I deal with. I'm quick to like, all right, I ain't rocking with you no more. Say less.
Yeah. But no, I get to that point, but it's just with me, and some people do get cut off. Don't get me wrong. Some people just get cut off. Like, they too stupid to come for me anyway. You know what I mean? But I'm bipolar, so it's like I overreact a lot.
Right.
So every time somebody says something smooth, I just already think they out for me. And I be, how I shut up. You know what I'm saying? I be on my
Yeah.
So that's why it's a thin line with me of cutting people off sometimes, because sometimes I'm the problem.
Okay.
But,
so as we adults and we brothers and stuff, so you feel like we need to communicate more? Because I feel like certain situations could be avoidable if we just had that straight up conversation, accept what's being said and respond to it, rather than, like we always say, you need to listen and not respond. Like, just listen to what somebody's saying and don't respond just because you want to quick to jab whatever they say. You know what I'm saying?
It depends on the situation. I've changed my life now, so now I don't argue. I don't go back and forth. If I feel like,
Now, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I feel like now if it's something like come up and it's like, if it's worth the talk, maybe.
Yeah.
If I feel like somebody just tripping,
yeah,
they got it, bro. I don't even because I be losing too much energy trying to communicate. And we adults. Like, I'm 31, nigga. I'm not finna explain to you what you did wrong or what you said that was rocked up, unless it was like a true misunderstanding. And I just don't care. Like, it's at the point now, man.
And I agree with that, because what's understood ain't gotta be explained. Like, we grown, you know what you did, you know what the case is. We ain't gotta talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just don't have time. The time it take to explain that shit, I could be doing something else.
Right. You lost an hour trying to be like, dang, what did we gain from this? Is we cool? We not cool? We in the same place we started, so it was pointless.
Yeah, damn,
So
Chris know how it get.
Stop what you're doing right now, man. Hit that like button, man. Bust a comment. Let us know how we doing. Appreciate y'all.
So how do y'all know when to keep somebody around?
What you mean, like around in what aspect?
Like you know what I'm saying, say you meet somebody and You know what I'm saying? You meet a new coworker, a neighbor. You might meet somebody at a hoop session. Like, how do you know who if that person to bring them into your circle?
Well, the circle is somewhat totally different from what you're saying. Cause like if somebody trying to hoop, all right, they go in my hooping bubble, but they trying to chill.
Yeah, you know, they start off is just straight hoops. But how do you know when somebody they provide value in a friendship or in a business, or is just a person that you can talk to? Like, how do you know when to keep them around, when to take it to, you know what I'm saying?
Well, for me, bro, it's like it's time, bro. Timing, you know, working through things, talking to that person, like just vibing with that person. Y'all get along. You get a good vibe from that person. You think he's genuine, you know, and then y'all start hanging out and y'all have certain conversations and y'all see where y'all go with the conversations. If the conversations is talking about just nothing with no substance, you like, all right, well, he ain't nobody for me to have in my life on a serious tip. So like, for example, when I first met G, he was in his office and we were just kicking and talking. All right, 2K sparked the conversation, right? And then he was talking shit about hooping on base. Came to the hoop session, and then we were cool from there. And then it's like we were around the same age. Rob's around the same age. And so kind of just everything just kind of fell into place where it was. And then we just kind of grew from there. And then that's how we got tight now from just that interaction right there. So hooping brought us together with 2K. And then the Wise meet, and then we got the same interest in the same shit. At the time, he like kicks, and we related to old throwback clothes like Jabot jeans and Rockaway Fat Farm, and we just talking about shit like that. And then that's how
New York at heart.
Yeah, and then his rap catalog, he like all the New York cats. So and I mean, we got cool from shit like that, like everything you got in common and build, and it just keep building. And it progressed where like, all right, he needs some help, I'm gonna come through, no problem. Or I need some help, come through, no problem. And just you build that friendship and you keep going. Like solid dude, he could be in my immediate circle because I don't got too many friends. I ain't got much friends at all. So it's like it's hard to get in the circle because you gotta be legit, genuine. Because you don't want to build no friendship with somebody and then they not there for you when you need them.
Yeah, that's a honey right there. That's for sure. What about you, G? Same answer?
I mean, basketball always going for me. I'm like-minded interest. Nobody put out a new Indeed ad for new friends though. And they must be able to work on cars and they must have a Peloton. That's my new requirements. So can we get on the Peloton in the morning? Can you help me change this motor out at the end of the day? But not hooping and all that too. And then just I go off energy. Like, there's a couple cats out here I rock with on the court. They're good people. We kick it on the court, but I don't just think they're my type of guys to really come around the spot.
So you say, from going back to what Chris said, when you determine the person is I guess, fit or determined by your categories to fit in your circle, and based on what you're saying is based on the situation that y'all was in and the talks you had, where you was like, all right, I can rock with him in my immediate circle. Yeah. Okay.
He needed help. He wasn't supposed to be this close.
Oh no.
Yeah. He wasn't supposed to. But
bro, you had no friends, bro.
It's just crazy how the table turned. Bree was gone. I was always at the court. I ain't had nothing else to do. Right. And as a recruiter, we don't have that traditional shop life like what I'm used to. Normally in my CE days, it's 400 cats in the CE squadron. You're going to be cool with at least 10. You know what I'm saying? Every recruiter that I've ever dealt with for the most part has been squares. I got some cool homies out Cincinnati. Shout out to Shiree, shout out to Sam. But they was an hour and a half away. I'm not gonna drive an hour and a half way to kick it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody in my immediate area was cornballs. And I did try to still like go work, go to my coworker crib for the boxing match, right? But it wasn't us at the boxing match.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah, it was corny.
It was like milk and cereal over there.
Cereal with no milk.
But I get that though.
Yeah, and then like I said, Chris wasn't supposed to be this close though. Let me reiterate that. He was just supposed to be, my protege, and I was supposed to let him fly to the wolves, but he didn't want to leave, man.
Which I don't know, bro. Niggas fuck with me, bro.
I brought him into the bird's nest, man, and I try to let him fly. Every time I let him fly, he come back. That's my guy, $100,000 though. Me and him had our beefs over the last couple months, man. He can't cut me off though. He'll call me, "You're not talking to me, bro." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Chris, at what point do you let people in your circle?
Shit, man. I almost got the same answer as y'all. Probably a mixture of both. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always gonna have the like-minded interest of some people, but I actually like. I know how to relate to like anybody for real, for real. You know, I got people I talk to that people will never expect me to be cool with. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm just a people's person. But you know what I'm saying? It's like everybody knows levels to the relationships. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like we was raised, bro. Only certain niggas can come to your house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only certain niggas
Where's
know.
Bond?
Only certain niggas know where mom stay at. Only certain niggas
Mhm.
know your personal life, your personal business. So I feel like, you know, I'm just a man. I mean, the way my pops raised me, just, you know, if you ain't no liar, if you ain't no thief, and you know what I'm saying, if you ain't, you know, you ain't gonna change for some money, then we probably gonna be good. And
Yeah, that was a big one there.
you know what I'm saying? And
Can't be bought.
I'm gonna give you, and like you said, I'm gonna give you the energy you give me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you ain't gotta, I mean, I'm saying if you hit me up like Chrome, let's kick it. What you got going today, bro? You know, XYZ and that energy is good, and you know what I'm saying, you solid. And you know what I'm saying, we see how far I go, but you know, it as you get older, you find yourself separating people. So y'all are already at y'all age where y'all already separated from most.
Man, hold on, bro. Like, come on, dude.
No, like I respect you. Like 30, bro. Like you've been out of high school for 12 years now. Like you already know. People already done showed you who they is. You know what I'm saying? I'm I'm 24. I've been out of high school 6 years, so it's
Chris, you only 24?
yeah, bro. So it's at that point. I'm at that point where it's like I'm crossing the bridge, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up, bro. So, yo, G, you had this dude from like 18, bro?
I was 19 when I got to
19. Yeah.
But
it came a long way. I still ain't got the return on my investment. You put a lot of time and effort in the crew.
Yeah, but
man,
you feel like I'm walking that bridge. And shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I was kicking it with Hunter like 36, nigga. Like, I don't know. I just always fuck with older niggas, bro. Like, but I mean, I still got partners my age, but you know what I'm saying? I've been kicking with y'all niggas since I was 21, 20.
Yeah.
And it wasn't nobody ever knew.
I've always been the reach one, teach one. I got other homies like who I won't say they don't necessarily respect my moves, but they feel like I put too much effort into other niggas. At the end of the day, they'll groom the future. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so if Dre and Mario and Omar didn't put me under their wing back in 2009, I might not be here today. You hear me? So it's like I always try to give back. You know what I'm saying?
Pass it down. Let's pass it down.
It's like reversing the roles on the episode though. We said, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can be that person to other people. You know what I'm saying? I feel like our podcast, shit, we some of these categories to everybody.
Word is mine.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody listening to us every week for a different reason. Everybody listening to us about money. Some niggas got money. They just need some real shit. They need their guidance. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That hard, cold turkey truth, nigga. We ain't on here to lie to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
My supervisor listen to us, bro. That's like big, cause
yeah, like you know what I'm saying. She's successful as fuck. She don't gotta waste her time fucking with us. So
you're doing something right.
We provide substance. You know what I'm saying? We provide value. So that's the whole goal. You know?
Everybody has a place on the team, and there may be like 5 people in the same category. So it's like, you know what I mean? Where do they fit in at? But I just deal with people on whatever levels I need to deal with. Like my car friend may not never go to my baby shower, right? My you know, because everybody, it's not that I have different sides. I mean, I do think I got like 3 personalities. So you got Ronald, you got Jamar, and you got Graham. So it's kind of like everybody don't get to see.
Hey man, break down them 3 right there, man. When are you Ronald?
In that monkey suit?
I don't know, you know, I'm business, man. Business is Ronald, man. Ronald is square, straight up business. That's when I'm on the phone, I'm handling my handles. Sometimes Graham come in a little bit because some of my city slicking ways come in. But nah, you know that shit.
Okay,
But
that's what's up.
Jamar is the home nigga. That's my mama and my old lady called me Jamar. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. I get
You know
that.
what I'm saying? So he's a
Yeah.
mixture of both. But I think the biggest thing is just watch who you keep around you. Your conversation change your compensation. You want to be educated, entertained. We're gonna do the next one. Let's do another one after this. Energy transfer. Sometimes you have niggas around you, energy bad. That shit rub off on you. And all that make a difference. So I'm at the point now as I did with the June challenge, if y'all been following, like my phone don't ring as much no more because hello, you know, and good. Yeah, let me tell you about, I'm gonna have to hit you back. Or man, bro, let me hit you back. I don't want to hear that shit. You see what I'm saying? It don't affect me. It don't help me do anything. And believe it or not, and niggas don't agree because niggas be tough. We gossip too, right? We niggas. We don't call it gossip, but we just be chopping it up. Nigga, that's gossip. Nigga, majority of the time, it can be gossiping. So when I find myself in that position, because when I get bored and I live in Delaware, it's nothing to do. So I can get on the jack. If you catch me at the right time, I'll talk to you the whole day, right? And now I done fulfill my mind with, Colin got this going on, Chris got this going on, Mike got this going on, Junior got this going on. I don't even live in the city where most of this shit be going on at. But I done consume my brain with that shit because somebody in my circle that's all they're consumed with. So in that circle, they got to get plucked. Like you got to go, because if that's all you want to talk about, I can't fuck with you because that's going to wear on me. Then I'm going to find myself on the Facebook trying to find that person. Like, let me see what they got going on. Niggas got locked up. It happens, yo. We all guilty of it. Like, it happens. Like, what's wrong?
Let me ask you, do y'all hold grudges?
Oh,
he do.
I don't hold grudges.
He working on it.
Yeah, I don't hold grudges. I'm getting better at it. And I'm getting better at it too. I used to have a problem with it. If it was an issue and we resolved the issue, it still would come out later, even though the issue was resolved. So I'm working on that myself, because on the opposite side, if I'm sitting on the other side and you bring up something that happened a while ago, I want you to, get on out of here. You know what I'm saying?
So would you say you rather, if somebody got a problem, or let's just say amongst us three, if we had an issue, we rather chop it up right there and then when the issue's present, then come up with the shit 3 weeks later?
It depends on the issue. Some shit I don't want to talk about right then and there because I might be in that mode to where, I wish bad things on you. And it might not be worth it.
But why are we talking about it later though? Like my thing is like, because
if it's an issue on the spot and it's something that could be probably like nothing too heated, a lot of times I mean, let's just do it the next day because tempers are flaring. If that's the case, like right now, I don't do even with Air Force shit. I don't even like parent call my son gonna do this. I don't even call him in the moment because I done talked to my recruiter. I'm fired up. He fired up. I'm ready to call his parent and tell him how your life sucks and your kid need to join. But once I wake up in the morning, that shit don't even matter, right?
Right.
Now I'm in a different mode. Hey, how you doing? What's the problem? Why you don't want to join? To whereas if I talk to him right in that moment, I'm coming off. I get fired up real quick.
So what if you don't got that time though? Like what if you, like, for example, with your recruiting, right? You need somebody to go tomorrow. You don't got the time to call them tomorrow to tell them to leave tomorrow. You fired up today. You got to be able to handle that conversation, even though your emotions at an all-time high. This is so do what it do.
Honestly, I know my supervisor might hear this and get mad, but honestly, before I get out of my character and call them and try to, at the end of the day, I'm selling the product. I'm selling the lifestyle. Well, fuck, if you came to me, you needed a job. So at the end of the day, some days I'm just like, I'm not even about to call them. Just call the next man up. And then they'll call back and want to argue because they was expecting to argue. Hey, you never called. I was going to join. Oh no, bro. I'm processing your stuff right now, man. I watch your basket at Walmart. Don't hit my vehicle. You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay. So I understand. So back to us. If we got an issue, you rather talk about it the next day or whenever you cool down, because you can't talk about it because you heated, depending on what it is.
I don't think y'all ever got me that mad.
I don't think we ever have. I don't think we ever will, because I mean, there's nothing that we can't talk about. Like
it's different. Like it just depends on what it is. It really depends on what you say, Kroom. Kroom think he knows me better than I.
About get mad.
If it was an issue, do we handle it right there? Or do we come back at it another day?
I think if we all in person, it could be handled right there. But
person different, yeah.
Through the phone,
it's hard with text.
through phone
Yeah.
text, you can't read.
You
Text.
can't read what the because people read through text like text got emotions. Like you don't know how the person's saying. We just assume that
No,
he looking like that.
So I think text messages got emotions, bro.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
If you put exclamation points on it.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't state like, hey, I don't mean any harm by this, and then say it, or you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta put context behind that shit sometimes, especially
That's backwards too though. Because I learned to curse people in the Air Force and you started to say, with all due respect, you're a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? So
but that all due respect might be like he's being blunt. He's being a friend right now. You know what I'm saying? He's being a blunt friend right now versus straight up, nigga, you a fucking idiot.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta know the person. You gotta know the person.
All due respect, Colin, that's the dumbest shit you ever said.
Right. All due respect, when you a fucking idiot, like you just gotta know the person. Because
now nigga might he might not hit 100 on the, he might hit just 50% mad. Like, all right, he just trying to be honest. You know what I'm saying? It's all perspective, bro. At the end of the day, ain't nothing gonna get solved through text to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? And I develop a great habit of not responding to anything at the very moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, all right, bet. I'm gonna text back in an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that made me mad though.
Yeah, I can't do that shit, bro. I gotta hit back right there because I gotta let you know how it is.
It's avoiding conflict that don't need to be.
No. Let's go ahead and light the match. Let's
it's the only way you get better. Yeah, you gotta light the match, let that joint burn out, and keep it pushing.
But you know,
if I wait an hour, I'm even madder.
We can,
and you full of shit, Kroom. Kroom was on the internet that day when I ignored his ass.
That's the old Kroom. I'm good now. I'm good.
He said that nigga was on the internet when I ignored that nigga. That nigga said, "Oh, we could post now, but you can't."
Hey man, we out here, man. The team, yo.
Hey, but yo, for sure, man. Everybody who tapped in today, be mindful of your circle. We're gonna come back. Appreciate y'all for tapping.
Anything you wrote, Kroom? I mean, Colin.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. We want the smoke. Let us know what's up.